Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your general reading, and I've set the time frame to somewhere mid-May until mid-June of 2021. I do apologize that it has taken a little bit of time to get back to you guys. We've had Ascension Day. We have Ascension Day across the globe, but we celebrate Ascension Day in Sweden. And so everything is shut down. It's like it's a holiday. So it's been a long weekend. But now I'm back here for you. Maybe you celebrate it across the world. I don't know. And it's interesting because I believe we have Ascension Day every day. Flip but didn't come out. And not a Do you know that message? A lot of knowledge. There's a lot of knowledge for you. I'm just going to say that because it flipped but it didn't come out. So Cancer, what's going on for you? It can be literally anything and everything. And come with me on this little journey. It's not a quick fix reading. It's more towards the end that we have like a bigger picture of what's going on for you. Cancer. There you go. Wow. Wowee. My beautiful Phoenix Rising. And there's so many beautiful things in this particular card. It's the Epiphany, seek clarity, and I mean, it's obviously a Phoenix Rising. She's coming back from the ashes. Everything that was a hardship in the past, she has grown out of it and come back in full thriving mode, I would say. She's so like confident and knows herself and knows what she wants and goes after it. I see on one side of her, there's a lot of birds, which speaks about a lot of freedom coming in, or you're starting to go towards the freedom. I know it's so like, can I point out one? I'll just take my word for it. I don't know if you even see one. You see this one major one down here, probably, this major butterfly here. All of this, the camera doesn't pick it up. Think. Anyway, it's butterflies. It's just a gazillion. It's like a, you see, it's a sea. It's so many butterflies up here, which talks about the kind of transformation is what it's when you talk about a Phoenix Rising. It's when you talk about the dark night of the soul. It's in Cancer. I feel like we've been here now for a while, for a few rounds. Like you're not gonna all of a sudden get a completely different message, right? Because it's the path that you're on right now, but it has yielded you this most beautiful, I don't know, revelation, understanding of yourself, and making this transformation, this huge transformation because of all those butterflies. I feel like you're closer. Do you see that? How you're a little bit closer towards that big transformation, just coming out of that transformation, than you are in complete freedom. It's not as many birds here. We don't need as many birds, perhaps, but there's not as many birds just yet. And it's not like you're leaning towards the birds. You're leaning more towards the butterfly situation. So for me, that is telling me that, okay, you're just out of this transformation rather than in complete freedom. Okay? And then there's some sort of epiphany coming along with it, whether you just have realized something or something is about to be realized by you. And I also I cannot not speak about the peacock feathers that I see on the bottom there. There's only 2 of them, but maybe that's all we need. It's interesting because then all of a sudden a snake appears. I don't know if you see that, and I'm not even going to point, but I see a snake, and the snake to me speaks about change. So there might be a change in your relationship. So if I'm going to finish the sentence, peacocks and unicorns are my indicator that a soulmate connection is around you. A soulmate connection is near, or you have just made a connection with a soulmate. I see then, and then all of a sudden this snake appears. It's like, okay, we're having a change when it comes to your soulmate connection. So we're going to see what this is about. And it just overall, the picture, the image is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so why is the Epiphany card here for Cancer, please? Switched but didn't come out. Flipped. 3 of Raphael. So there's celebrations for you. Your ship is coming in. Celebration with your friends. Happy announcements. Reasons to celebrate. A community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Flip, but didn't come out. Why is this Phoenix rising here? For Cancer, please. They want just one. So and I was like, okay. And then it's the Ace of Ariel. Ace of Ariel. So Ace, this rising up, this Phoenix rising, this knowing who you are and so like strong and confident. And then the clarifier for this, why this is here, is because you are the Ace of Ariel. Your Ace is talking about new energy. It's talking about a new beginning. It's talking about the highest possible energy around, excuse me, around any situation. And Ariel is all about the love, but she's also all about the manifestations in your life. So we're talking major beauty coming your way. And Ariel here is sitting on this, whatever that is, a rock, and sort of counting her monies. So it's like, it's either good, really good, just abundance coming in, or actual money coming in. Can we just actually clarify this? Can we clarify the Ace of Ariel? What can they, a little bit more specifically? Jesus, every single card wants to talk here. Okay, we're going to start over. I'm just going to not pick any card that jumps out now. I'm just going to sort of shuffle through once. Okay, why is the Ace of Ariel here? Why is Ace of Ariel here? So they want a very specific card. Wow. It's hurting my arm a little bit. Cancer. I'm doing it anyway. Cancer, interesting. Why is the Ace of Ariel here? What? Well, we're not taking our time. Oh, that's the message. You've come back from the dead. You have risen again. You are the Phoenix rising. You're all of this and more. You're coming into your confidence. You're coming in. I want to use the word Empress. Like you are just so freaking, like you're starting to realize who you are. And if this is you doubting who you've been for a bit, this is you coming back into balance. This, like, okay, so it's one thing to understand that. And it's one thing to start to feel that energy around you, to start to feel like, stuff is different. Stuff has changed. Like you feel different. You feel like there's certain things coming your way. Like that wasn't here a minute ago. If you really pay attention, you start to notice the small changes happening for you. But it's one thing to really know about them and feel them, and then actually have the evidence of it here, like actually manifesting in physical form. And I feel like you probably feel that like that is taking a little bit of time. Oh, sorry. It's taking a little bit of time. And now if that was the message, excuse me, then the cards will now come out, because I wasn't having any movement. And usually when the message is being delivered, the rest can sort of come out. So why is this Ace of Ariel here? There you go. And there's something about it, like they jumped out together and then they split, like they just came out together and then they split halfway out there. So maybe there's a message for some of you guys as well. Guys, this is so interesting. So maybe if there's a connection that you have with Gemini, I'm just going to give that to you because yes, Gemini was way more, like their whole first card was about freedom. You're a little bit more coming from the transformation going to the freedom, but then also they had 7 and 14 coming out together like this. 7, not these cards, but numerology wise, they had 7 to 14. And I just feel the connection there with Gemini. So if you have a Gemini influence somehow, some way, or you just feel drawn overall with Gemini, just check that video out as well. Okay. So I'm not getting, it says choose your battles on the bottom. I'm going to just do this because I'm not drawn to that whatsoever. What I'm drawn to here is that we've had the blue face. We had a little bit, if you will, naive face. We've moved into the healing part of you. And it's sort of being quite highlighted there with the green coming down, that is what you've been doing. You've been healing a lot. And now you're just standing right in the middle of, just as the Phoenix Rising card was showing, like from the transformation coming out of it, going into freedom now, you're about to step into the golden age, the golden phase. The golden phase, but also the golden process. And number 7 talks about it's time to enjoy what you have created for yourself. And then balance, like just ultimate balance. Number 14, and I've been trying to explain this for a while now, that 14 has morphed, it has evolved, it has even ascended into this beautiful new meaning. It's a new beginning for the heart. It's a new opportunity for the heart. This 14 number is very empathetic. It comes with a lot of empathy. It's grace. It's just gorgeousness. It's kindness. It's so much beauty. And that combined with, like, usually that is like around solutions, but this is coming with the balance of a lifetime. It's like you're stepping into pure balance between the masculine and the feminine energy. And if this is talking about a love, because, and I also see all those pink clouds, it's like being on cloud number 9 or being in those pink clouds where it's just infatuation period, like being so infatuated with a new partner or with an already partner. I don't get too much around an already partner here. I'm getting around a new person coming in. Feeling so smitten with them, by them. So for some of you guys, there's definitely new love here coming in. So this Ace of Ariel is talking about, this is you coming into your new phase, new age, the golden age. And it's also a lot about balance between the masculine and the feminine. And it can also talk about a relationship. That is why that is here. But you might feel like, even though you have this epiphany and even though you have these grand understandings right now, even though you feel like you're out of this transformation process and out of the healing process, and more like you feel it you just feel it, like you're about to come into this golden age, and not too much physical evidence has shown up yet. Know that yes, it's taking a little bit of time there, but if you just continue to do exactly what you've done, it's going to lead you there. It has no, the laws of the universe just doesn't have any choice. If you just sort of stay this balanced, it has to come out. Such a beautiful beginning there. I'm having a little bit of dry hands. That's why I lick my fingers all the time. It's very charming, I know, but that's to just being able to shuffle clearly. So what else for Cancer in this situation? What else for Cancer do we have for them? Going deeper and deeper into the message here. I'm using the Archangel Michael deck. It sort of, what? There's this card that, 2 cards that has snuck in there. Okay, I have to show you. I have to show them to you. I mean, I'm so particular with putting back. Oh, obviously, I've made this mistake. Obviously, I put these cards into this Michael deck, and I didn't even know it. But they came out here now, so these two cards does not fit. They're larger. There's such a different. I mean, I don't know what to. But it's peace. It's 13. It's death leading to life, which also showed up for Gemini. Death leading to life, transformation, coming into number 4 there again. And the Page of Gabriel. So page for me is like new energy, starting over. We're turning the page into something new. It can be a beautiful new message coming in your way as well. I just needed to show them to you. Putting them back in the right deck. Okay. What else for Cancer, please? So they might be in the middle of like, is that diamond in the rough or something like that? It could be like, and of all the places, there he was or there she was. In all this time, you know, I've gone there every day, and then this one day, this thing shows up. There's something about the diamond in the rough, like the diamond in the rough. You might also be the diamond in the rough. Cancer, you might just start to recognize things about yourself, remember yourself, start to shine and sparkle in a way that you probably haven't done in a while. Okay, now I'm done. Now what for Cancer? From Michael, now what? This is your life's purpose, and honor and trust your feelings. And I just want to, what I'm so drawn to, I mean, this is your life's purpose, yes. What is your life's purpose? I mean, my life's purpose is to sit and do these readings for you at this moment. I mean, in a week from now, I could have a different life purpose. That's my opinion. But your life purpose is something where you feel, where it has meaning and what is passionate and so forth. What I'm getting with these cards though is the images are really standing out to me. So yes, we do have this is your life's purpose, and we have honor and trust your feelings, like really pay attention to your intuition. But look at these images. They're so bright in their colors, so it's a little bit tough to see. But on this side here, we're having Michael, he is holding the world. It looks like a she, but Michael's holding the world. So this is like something, it feels like, okay, it's almost like this is presenting the third dimensional, this is the third dimension. And look at what is blossoming inside of you. And as a result of you sort of finding yourself and making this transformation, this 3D world is going to explode into this 5-dimensional world, and you're coming with. You might even be a leader of some sort. Honor and trust your feelings and go with the flow. Like we're leaving the old 3D behind. You've held on for it for a bit, but this cycle has now ended. The World card is saying there's a cycle ending and you're coming into something new. But you definitely are. Like this is like a geometric symbol. This is showing something completely. I would say that this is also with this epiphany going on and this inner beautiful balance and this like Phoenix rising is like yeah, I don't know. It's like you've come upon something, gonna come across something, can literally be like you're finding something from your innermost deepest truth about yourself, and you're taking it to the forefront, like you're bringing that to the people, or it's something you're coming, like you could have listened to a YouTube video, or like just, you know, cruising through the internet, and all of a sudden this thing pops out at you, and you're now finding yourself deep into wanting to know more about this geometry. It's like it's unlocking things in you, or you remember yourself. There's something around those lines that you remember yourself. You're starting to realize your potential, and you're awakening things within you right now. And there's a link between this awakening within you, this realization about you, and this realization about this geometry that you're finding, like opening your heart, but then also accessing the fifth dimensional world, basically. Wow. What can we say? Okay, I'm gonna use this. What can we say about these cards being here? This transformation, I guess. I mean, we had death leading to life, transformation with the 13 that came out because I put the cards wrong, and like turning the page into something new message coming in. And then we had these cards. So that's interesting. So can we just clarify why this is here? Sorry, I'm a little bit fumbly with the cards today. Why is this here? So we have one card ready. Crown chakra. Number 7. 7 again, by the way. Okay, so they just want to, okay, so this is just a quick, like it's a quick in and a quick out. We're not going to spend any time on this past energy. I just want to say, this past energy that you've been in, this past time space reality, like third dimensional reality, whatever stretched your heart there, whatever hardship you went through that made us have this Phoenix Rising card come out, it's the actual thing. Like today, I usually speak about this like window of opportunity right behind you there. Like however dark a situation gets, there's always a window of opportunity to do something else, or to get out of it, or to change the situation. And here today, I feel like this is just your crown. This is you because of the situation you've been in. You asked for so much more, and it has allowed for you to open your crown and receive these new messages now coming in. So number 7 there again. We already had the number 7 on the table. Crown chakra. This is talking about how you're now opening up to a higher knowing. And as I say this, I become a little bit dizzy. So, and I'm, that's not mine. So, if you've experienced a lot of dizziness lately, or like getting, like just for a moment, getting a little bit of a dizzy spell, and then it sort of goes away again. I mean, obviously, if you're really scared for your health, go check it out. But if there's nothing wrong with you, I'm just going to say this is you opening up your crown. This is you opening up to a higher energy altogether, a higher dimension. And sometimes when we're not that grounded, or we're not sort of that, like our new home base, like we haven't anchored in there just yet, it can be a little bit disorienting for the physical body. And that's why the symptoms will show up like that. That's just called Ascension symptoms, basically. Drink more water, do your work at grounding yourself, etc. So the crown chakra comes out here to just say, okay, this is the connection with the universe. This is the connection with your inner being, with higher power, with your psychic gifts. You really are starting to open up. And number 7 there again, as we spoke about before, it's time to enjoy what you have created for yourself. That is so beautiful. I think there's going to be some final advice already. Can we get some final advice here for Cancer, please? What else, before going into the extension, do we want to give them? What's going on here for Cancer? Building blocks, or building blocks. Number 28. So there's a completion here. There is a completion here. You have built and built and built. This is like the phoenix rising a second time. You built yourself back up. This is you. There's always going to be growth. That's why I see those like klossar, blocks, building blocks. Those blocks coming down from the heavens, like how it never stops. It would just continue and continue and continue to grow. That is not in question. We continue to evolve always. But the foundation of you, the understanding of you, the first card that flipped but didn't come out was knowing, right? It was knowing. You've done your homework. You really have started to investigate like yourself and understand yourself, having all these epiphanies. The groundwork is done. And now it's like the fun begins. Let the games begin. I'm inspired to read out the book, so I will. Number 28. 24, 26, 27, 28. So the essential meaning of this card is strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. That is you. You've laid a strong foundation and you are a beautiful work in progress, okay? The Oracle's message is saying you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. That was a male. Incoming mail. This is a time when you focus. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you built upon. So just know that that's what I'm saying. You might not like. Okay, so this girl, she's like scratching her head a little bit and wonder where's all her manifestations. Like she's done so much and it's like, I thought like it would be here now. Where's all my things? But to just focus on what you built for yourself. You built this beautiful foundation underneath you, for you, as you, this new species, almost like stepping into this newfound place, this golden age. Focus on that. Focus not on what hasn't shown up yet physically. Focus on what you've built energetically, and it's going to make all the difference for you. Okay. So this is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you built upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? I don't know if you're changing this much about yourself. Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? ? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Wow. I'm going to read out the relationship message because we had a little bit of a inkling about it there. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on the foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You are moving towards laying the groundworks for a relationship with a firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. And then the prosperity message says, you have everything you need to turn into... No. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. That's what I mean. You have everything, like you're standing on a solid ground of really beautiful energy. You've done the groundwork, and you wonder a little bit like where the physical stuff is, but it's right here. You have what it takes now to transform it. You really do. And it's coming out over and over again, just in various different ways. This time it's like turning iron into gold. Now is the time to build on the strong foundation you have already laid for your prosperity. Exactly. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. There's something with the diamond in the rough there, like you're finding your diamond in the midst of, like, it was right in front of me all along, or I even built it in, or yeah. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design for your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Wow. Wow. I'm going to take this to the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you feel like you resonate with this message overall here, then you're so welcome to the extension. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Cancer, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.